Hi, welcome back. It's your boy Jacob Joran, and today I'm just making like a yap video on the things I've been noticing about this decade and the 2000s, because I realized like there's a lot of similarity between 2020s and the 2000s, but I low-key think that the 2000s had some more aura, right? And I think these are some things that if we want to have the 2020s competing with the 2000s on a fair level, we got to bring some of these stuff back. These are the things I think are missing, because there's a lot of similarities between the 2000s and the 2020s, but the reason the 2000 had like more aura, more like, magic to it, I would say is it was a lot more original. And this is some things I think we should bring back from the 2000s to give us a little bit more punch in terms of originality. Now, do some YouTube shit for me real quick. Like the video, hit the links, and let's get straight into this shit. Subscribe as well. Now, I think we have to make different genres popping again. Yeah, we gotta make different genres popping again. It's only right. I mean, if we really think about it, it is bad, bitch. That's back at me. You look like she's from the future, right? Well, guess what? She's from the 2000s, nigga. Wait, this one sound effect. Yeah, it's sticking. But yeah, she's from the 2000s. Yeah, we gotta make different genres popping again, though, for sure. Let me get straight into it, because I'm kind of yapping. I'm kind of like dilly-dallying. I don't want to waste any of your time. Now, in the 2000s, we had like the Southern hip hop explosion, Outkast, Lil Wayne, T.I., dominating the charts, Stankonia. Kind of reminds you of like what's going on in ATL right now, doesn't it? Right? And what's going on with NBA Youngboy dominating the charts. Playboy Cardi, Opium, all from down south, dominating the charts. Right? Reminds you a little bit of that, right? Let's keep going. But what also they had, other than the hip-hop, was pop, punk / alternative rock. We had our Linkin Parks. We had Green Day, My Chemical Romance, Blink-182. And then we had albums like American Idiot and The Black Parade. We don't have enough mixing of the genres. We gotta bring back some of these like genres that was like, that added variety to the charts. We had pop, we had rock, we had R&B. There was a lot more fire R&B hitting the charts. Yes, we still have people like Brent Faiz, but they're not as big and like as you think they should be, as I think they should be, right? I think Brent Faiz is supposed to be way bigger. Yes, we have The Weeknd, but he just dropped his last album like in 2025. We're not gonna have any more Weeknd for a good while. We have Billie Eilish, I guess. She's like R&B / alt rock / punk. Charlie XCX. So we're having some artists, and then you can see like, artists like Netspan. He takes a lot of his influence from punk and rock and stuff like that. Maybe you could say Osamason as well. But I think we should have some people that are like purely rock. Listen, if you're a rock artist out there that's just purely rock, that's doing your thing, please share your music with the world more. Stop being so heavily like, don't overly critique yourself, because a lot of these kids, like, they like bullshit. Like, some of these kids will literally listen to like nails scratching on a chalkboard and bum that shit back to back to back. I'm telling you, this new generation, they don't eat crayons only, nigga. They snort that shit. Facts. A lot of their brains are fried. We also had like experimental hip hop. Now I think we have a ton of experimental hip hop. Ton of experimental hip hop happening right now. Fake Mink. You got Too Hollis. You got you got a lot of guys out there. You got Fake Mink, Too Hollis, Pretty Fun, just to name some artists, just to, you know, put some artists out there, right? So that's what I would say is something we could use some more of, right? Like, you could use maybe some more experimental hip hop artists, but we do have a good bit of experimental hip hop artists. Also, I think we gotta get some more creative YouTubers. Like, I remember like the creative YouTuber era with Smosh, Ryan Higa, Big Figures. Now, before you start wilding on me, that was literally the name of their YouTube channel, and it's not what it sounds like, bro. It was like skits, bro. It was skits. It was YouTube skits. It was some fire shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It was fire. It was fire, bro. Like, it was wavy, super wavy. It was like edgy. It was edgy, and to be honest, like this whole decade has been kind of edgy. Like, niggas is bringing back the hard R's and stuff. Like, if you hop in a game, it feels like a COD lobby again. I'm just being honest. Also, what we have to bring back is our video games with massive personality. You know what I'm saying? Like, games like Saints Row 2, Devil May Cry 3, Dead Rising. Games like this where they literally created their own world from scratch. They didn't try to steal from a game or a movie. And not everything was like taking themselves too seriously. Like, I love a good Max Payne story, a good Assassin's Creed story. Yeah. Call of Duty had some okay stories. They actually had some pretty fire stories back then. It wasn't bad, but Saints Row, Devil May Cry, Dead Rising, these are video games that felt like video games. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all boys. These are video games that felt like video games. These were so wavy. It was such a like wavy time to be alive. Also had video games like SX Tricky. That was crazy. That was like arcadey as fuck. You gotta bring back some arcadey feeling games. Like, yes, they could be open world, but make it feel like I'm playing the actual video game, bro. It doesn't have to be super overly realistic or some Metal Gear Solid shit or some Tom Clancy shit, like, or Arma 3 shit. Bring back the arcadey game, right? Did I talk about the movies? Because if we're gonna talk about the movies, there were endless creative, a bunch of creative, original movies. My bad for the noise in the background. Now let's talk about the movies, right? So we had movies like Donnie Darko. I mean, what the fuck was that? Now, me personally, I never watched that shit. But a lot of my friends told me to watch. I'm gonna watch it. Also, District 9, didn't never watch that. Eternal Sunshine and Spotless Mind. So listen, I'm gonna watch Donnie Darko, District 9, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I'm gonna give you guys some reviews on that, right? But some movies that I did watch that became like franchise, because I'm using Google as well, right? Like, let's be honest, right? But The Matrix, Avatar, Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, these are movies that were built from scratch, just pure off of pure originality and fun. These movies were fun. I could sit down and watch Avatar countless times. That was literally like building your own world from scratch. Same thing for The Matrix. The Matrix is so iconic that you have everyone trying to copy The Matrix, and we're like 20 years down the line, and people are still trying to like get that Matrix effect, and they can't. They can't duplicate the effect. Yeah, that's it. They can't duplicate the effect. They also had movies like Superbad, loved that movie, that was fun. Hangover, loved that movie, that was fun. Napoleon Dynamite, never watched it, but I know about it. I know about Napoleon Dynamite. I have no choice but to know about Napoleon Dynamite. That's how fire it was. That's how fire Napoleon Dynamite was. What else we can talk about is just the difference in style. Like, let's talk about fashion. right? Let's talk about the fashion. Let's talk about skater culture. Let's talk about the hip hop fashion era. You see Cam here, iconic photo. Cam in a mink, in a pink mink. Like what? You crazy? And he got the pink flip phone. Like he's shitting on y'all niggas. Like I'm gonna be honest, skater culture, it's very heavy in the fashion industry right now. Hip hop fashion era, they're bringing back the baggy shit. Let's be honest. But the emo punk pop scene with the skinny jeans, the black eyeliner, bring it back, man. Bring back the goth shorties, man. We need some real goth shorties out here in the streets again. I see them all the time on the internet, but I don't really see goth shorties on the street like that. Bring back the goths. You know, if we're talking streetwear, everyone still wears Bape. Bape will probably never go out of like style. Bape is just too iconic to go out of style thing. But let's talk about the Ed Hardy graphics. Like, I know a lot of people remember those tees, those sweaters, those hoods. Wavy, bro. Again, what's gonna make and give this decade the aura it deserves is going to be originality. Originality. It's okay to take some inspiration from the 2000s, but you gotta make it your own. You can't just copy niggas' homework and just, you know what I'm saying? You can't just copy niggas' homework and just put it on the table, bro. Facts. Facts. But that's all I have to say. That's all I have to yak about for today. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Yes, I sped through shit in this video. Maybe I forgot some stuff. Those movie reviews will be coming out, and I'm also most likely gonna play Saints Row 2, Devil May Cry 3. Gonna play that. Gonna put the playthroughs on the channel. Gonna probably go back and react to Stankonia, the Carter 3, put it on the channel. Gonna react to American Idiot Black Parade, put it on the channel. Confessions by Usher, put it on the channel. Man of the Moon by Kid Cudi, put it on the channel. Call the Dropout, put it on the channel. React to some Smosh, Dick Figures, all that shit, put it on the channel. I'm gonna start, this channel is gonna start putting you guys on to some shit that I grew up on, but as well as some stuff that I never experienced, like the Donnie Darko movie. Yeah, I want to experience that. And yeah, I'm gonna bring that vibe back. I'm gonna start bringing the 2000 videos vibe back and all of that. Why? Because I want to start to influence more originality in society and bring in more creativity and love and passion for like what we do and shit, bro. Like but anyway, subscribe, yo. That ass, like, subscribe. Make sure y'all tune into the lives. I'm gonna most likely be doing like reacting to the albums live on Twitch. I'm gonna be giving my movie reviews live on Twitch, my gameplay throughs live on Twitch. On Kick, I'll probably watch the movies because Kick allows you to watch older movies without giving you a copyright. So if you guys want to pull up and watch a movie with me and see my first reaction to the Donnie Darko shits, just make sure you join the Discord. Instead of just following the Twitch, join the Discord and follow me on social media so you know what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do it, because I let people know in the Discord what I'm gonna do when I'm gonna do it. Tune in, as well as yeah, man. Let me know if you guys have any recommendations from the 2000s. that you want me to react to, like whether it be albums, movies, or certain video games you want me to play. I'm here, bro. Let's make it litty, man. Let's bring back that originality. Be yourself. Be good to good people, and live your movie, man.